Hello everybody, welcome back to Blueprints. I'm very sorry that you've had a day or two without videos. So the current situation is, over the last week, we have done the final negotiations for the house we are buying, and now that is locked in, and we will be buying and moving in the next 2 weeks. So that's very exciting, but incredibly stressful. And so, yeah, the recording hours have had to take a back seat, and of course, Blueprints can take anywhere between like 45 minutes and 2 hours an episode, depending on how that goes. So, I'm not really certain where my next thing to do is, other than I need to reassess the chess puzzle, because it is, basically, I was poking around on the chessboard downstairs. And do I have a blessing? I do not currently have a blessing. I do have a key card. That's nice. Should we take an attic? Let's take an attic. Yeah, so I was poking around the chess puzzle, trying to like castle the pieces on the board. And I've been told it's not the pieces on the board I need to castle. I need to think bigger. So I think that can only mean one thing, and some of the comments and hints and things that I have received have suggested it so. And so, as such, we need to get to doing some big drafts of many rooms to reconsider our position of the chess puzzle. Very nice of you to give me a sledgehammer while there is a trunk in the room. Right, that is our bishop done. That's good. That is one of, what, 8? 6. And that's lovely. Nothing I missed. Nothing I think I missed. Okay. So both have 2 doors off of them. Let's do this side first. We get a gem from this guy. We'll go to the corners. Do we ever take the armory here? Is there anything that would be useful to me? There's a rook in the nook, and I don't think we have a rook yet, so we'll do that. Get another key. Is there a bonus one? No bleeps, no bloops. The hard ones, of course, are the king and the queen, which are office and the throne room for the king. And what was it for the... Oh, it's the study and her ladyship's chamber for the queen. So study is really the one that we're going to look to, because going south on this column is much more difficult. I think here we're just going to go den. Grab this gem. No sign of a trunk. Let's do the sideways stuff first. We could do security. Security has a knight, doesn't it? Yeah, so we've already got knight, rook, and bishop. One of these will have a pawn in, probably the dining room. I think the dining room has a pawn. So we just need the 2 important ones now, which is pretty good going. Here, we are simply going to go keycard system settings, security level high, because we started with a security keycard. Do I need to do a science experiment? I don't think I need to anymore, because we don't need to remove crates, but we can see what else is available. That's not the password. I hit enter too soon. Log into network. So yeah, here's my general plan for a bit. It's currently Sunday the 15th of June. It's 8:37 a.m. I have all day to sit and record today. So I'm going to try and record a myriad of Steam Next Fest demos, some old favorites, a little Blueprints, a little Drop Duchy, and then kind of, it won't be every day for all of those videos, but it will be something each day at least, I hope. Something set steps to 40, maybe. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, then set steps to 40. It'd be bad to take it too soon, but if I can remember it, we might get some extra walking at the end of the day. Yeah, so my day is full of recording today, and then thereafter I will have limited time to record for kind of the 2 weeks heading up, not you, the 2 weeks heading up to my move date. And then once I'm moved, we've got our internet install already set up, which is going to be great. Grab an apple, because we don't need to worry about the experiment for apples, because we've already set up an experiment. And then obviously there will be some time enjoying my new home, getting stuff unpacked, getting stuff sorted out, utilities, all that stuff. We could do a break room here, couldn't we? Yeah. We can get to the left side and start going south for Her Ladyship's chamber. That would be nice. I'd also like more gems to try and draft the throne room if it comes around. Somebody in my comments recently told me that... So I was doing a third of 20 3 times 3. And I was like, well, a third of 20 is like 6.8-ish. And then I was trying to do the math like that. Whereas if you go, oh, a third of 18 is 1/3 of 18 rather than doing the actual math. So this is 6, but that's simple enough. But just keep it as a fraction until you don't have to keep it as a fraction anymore. A third of 20, there it is. A third of 20 times 3 is not 18-ish, it's just 20, because it's 1/3 of 20. 3/3 of 20 is 20. 1/3 of 1 minus 1/3 of 1 is 0. So this is times, we'll divide by nothing, so this is plus 1/3 of 18 is 6. Alright, we're doing better with those. The extra context helps a lot for thinking in fractions, not decimals. Let's save our gems in case we find the throne room. We do not have a shovel. So we're going to try and get to the west wall and start working south. Well, I'm not taking the chapel for 22 steps. More gems, though, is nice. That is something I'm trying to work towards. I didn't go and do an outdoor room. I really should have, but then I just started thinking about, oh, I'll go back to the dining room soon, and just didn't. If there's 2 statements on the box, I stop worrying about trying to think if it's true or not, and I just start opening boxes, because I ain't got the brain power for that at 8 AM on a Sunday. I do have terrible luck, though. Have gems for sale. Yes. And I'll take a shovel, and a key, and another key, and a salt shaker, because I don't need money for other things. Right, West Wing Hall is great. There's a coin or a key somewhere. Well, this is terrible. This is not what we wanted to see. I got no dice to reroll. I should have thought about that before doing this. I guess I'll do mailroom. We can get a package for tomorrow. We're going to have to do a couple of days kind of quickly rotating through the days just to get these chess puzzles done. Treasure Trove has a piece, but I think it's a piece we already have. So let's do... I don't need the money. So let's do Observatory, because I want more stars. Oh, we're on exactly 50, so... if we think re-rolling would be beneficial, we can. I wish I'd have done that sooner. There's another knight. Tons of keys, and prepared for security doors. We have a shovel now. There's a security door. Yeah, it's also trying to think about what other rooms would do interesting things with the Blessing of the Monk. But trying to guess and know what's going to be interesting is often a tricky one. I really don't want to just start redrawing overly aggressively too early. Please be a locked door. Thank you. Key. If there is a handle here, I will pull it. Skip the animation because we can now, thank goodness. Coin in the grass is a classic. I'll leave the apple. We don't need the apple right now. I'm having visions of myself forgetting that the aquarium, I was going to say fish tank, that the aquarium is one of the a red room. This is commonplace and I like it that way. This is unusual and I'm fine with that. This is standard and I'm okay with that too. I could make it commonplace because the office does have the king in it. So we'll do that. Then if it's a straight over room, we do get access to the antechamber. How? I can't see the room directory from here. How expensive is the throne room? I guess it's throne room or office. Do I need antechamber access today? Not really. Let's take the dice. This is where he says not really, but he could. You never know. Alright, well, we're not coming back here, so I will eat that now. A well-seasoned apple. Down our big, long set of corridors. Tasty, tasty orange. Tasty banana. And the fruit spread from the garden was strong today. Quick dig. Yeah, what are we looking for? Study, office, throne room. Some combination of those. Study's a dead end, which is kind of rough. Not the chapel. We do still have lots of lower left and middle right access from the other ends. You really don't need to show me the wind-up key information anymore. Can our luck improve? No. I can't remember if I've done the music room blue note or not. Oh, this is a terrible cost for the passageway for just one exit, but I don't want to use my dice right now. Wow, these are terrible. I don't want a red room right now. It's going to destroy my steps. Wow, that's real bad. It'll go... I wonder if it'll go half and then set to 40. Okay, that's not so bad. Skip that. So now we can draft red rooms fairly pleasantly. Don't need to add stuff from the swimming pool today. Dirigiblocks is still not present. Do I need to spend a step to get the basement key? I don't think so. Office is one we need. That's the king or the queen? King. That was 2 of our gems. We do get 1 rebated from there. So we just need the study now. I still don't really understand what the payroll checks do. I've never figured that out. Right, so that's our king. Cloister? Study. Oh, just the study. Yeah. Alright, things are going to get interesting. Right, there's nothing else for us in this room, but I do believe we have everything to do downstairs with now. Thankfully, obviously we used a little bit of re-rolling to do it, but we got there relatively pain-free, I would say. Considering how much trouble I had doing it the first time. Don't think I need all of this money. We can go down here. It's a big chicane, but we get there. Den Nook drawing entrance. I will take that apple. And this orange. Okay. I think phase 1 is ready to be initiated. I don't know if we have to do it twice on 2 days, or whether you can do it twice in 1 day if you... I guess no, I don't think it lets you repick the first... after you do it the first time. Alright, cave. Have at you. Show me the chess. Right. Bishop, I think you're in the attic. Rook, there was a nook. You are there, you're above it. Yep. You were security, which was kind of... Oh, don't do that. Where was security? There. And a pawn. So we're back to these big guys. So, if we were going to castle these guys... I don't know that we can move these around. But if I was castling IRL, would I move... I don't play a lot of chess, like any chess at all. Would I move the rook over and then jump the king, or would I move the king over and jump the rook? Or does it matter because the end result is the same? If you're long castling, you move the king 2. It's the only time you can move king 2. So let's do the king, which is you. Honor of the king. Each day you may choose a color. Rooms in the chosen color are more likely to be drawn while drafting. Yes. Then the other ones go away. So now we need to do that again and choose the rook. I think. We can't interact with this table, so it'll have to be a new day. Is there anything worth redrafting a bunch of rooms right now for? There are a few loose threads that I would like to attempt to look at. Somebody told me about a clue in the cloister, which is why I was so eager to see it a second ago before I realised the office was in the same pool. What was the other thing? the passports in the vault. I understand that there's 3 of them and that perhaps Mum had multiple identities to evade the law, but I haven't really investigated them further than going, oh, the name's different and there's a seal on one of them. So I don't know what I might be missing there. I also still have all the names of these angels, and I don't know why. Trophy room, no good. I can redraw with gems? I could just do a storeroom here, I guess. Okay. I'm not going to do the meal yet, just because we do have our red room power, and I only need like 6 steps to go up and back through here, so if we happen to draw a red room, then that's fine by me. There's broken handle. We could make something today. Like the burning glass, but as long as it took me to discover that I could make the burning glass, now I don't feel like I need to nearly as much. Let's do the chapel, set our steps to 40, as we have discussed. No free gifts. Conference room gets us moving south. If we find her ladyship's chamber now, I'll be mad about it. This is the last time for us to draft the armory, because it's not in our pool anymore. This gives us a star for tomorrow. That's something. This can protect us from a red room if we keep drafting today. That's something else. I don't need the torch, as just discussed. Our metal detector doesn't observe an anvil, chains, and cannonballs, which, you know, it might be kind of annoying if it did, but just an observation. Right, so let's go draft off of the den, see if we find anything interesting, and then that's the end of our day. But not bad for 20-25 minutes. Now I will eat the dinner. We do not have a showroom. Really polishes off that steak off the bone, don't they? But just thinking back to how long it took me to get that safe open, feels like really recent and a lifetime ago at the same time. The dog. Grab that. This I still think is part of the castle puzzle that is something that eludes me. Because unless it's like a hint in the language, like the art puzzle, I really don't know what to make of it. Yeah, secret passage. Be a green room. I'd like to see the cloister if we could. I could start tomorrow with extra stuff. We could take the aquarium to keep moving forward because... oh no, wait, I made the cloister free. I just don't know if the cloister can appear on the east wall. So we'll do that. Yeah, I guess the cloister is kind of an internal room. The way the doors are designed and stuff. That unlocked something. Thank you, dogs. Oh, I thought I was one room back for a left-hand turn. Well, that's no help. Well, maybe we draft the vault. Because there's still mysteries there. I'm still paranoid that there's so many hats around, but I have not stopped to write down every instance of there being a hat. I'm going to do the servants' quarter. Just because I want to see if it has one of these payslip things in it. Payroll issued for this week, amount 10 gold. What do I do with this? Is what I don't understand. Did I get 10 gold somewhere along the way? I can't take this with me. It doesn't do anything. That's what I don't understand. What's beeping at me? Oh, the keys. Doy. Yeah, I don't understand what these slips are for. Unless there's a clue on them. But it really doesn't seem to be. Unless I gained money when I did it, but I just totally missed it if I did. Alright, we have a break room. So let's go end the day there so that we can once again start tomorrow with a key card, because that's a really nice thing to have. Let the dog. Good dog. Where's the break room? Security classroom break room. Don't need that banana. Right, solid 26-minute run for changing our chess. Go again. Please and thank you. Right, when do I get this pick for colours of rooms or something? Pretty basic, but can hardly complain about free stuff. Rooms of the chosen colour are more likely to be drawn while drafting today. I mean, I could pick black, and then I'd be more likely to get the throne room, I think. Which has the king. Should I do that? How expensive is it? 5. Maybe not. Maybe I just don't show particular preference to one or the other. Or can we do blue rooms? Because that's where, like, most of the stuff I want to find is, I think. I might have screwed myself if there's something really specific I need for something else, but hey. Let's go do an outside room today. If I could take a shelter, I certainly would. And of course, we're not going to find the shop anymore with... no, we'll do the shelter. Just today. I could go down and get the gem, but 2 steps. Oh, fine. We might need that gem in like 15 minutes, and I'll be really mad I didn't go get it. At least that's open now. I could start an experiment, but I'm not that invested in doing so. Okay. I can't imagine how many players are like just poking around trying the different chess pieces and happen to go from king to rook and then suddenly find some big secret or something. Reading nook for a rook. Let's do the dining room there. And I'll do the conference room here, get further into the corners. I possibly should have considered doing the nook for its key first, but hey. This box is empty. This box is empty. The blue box is empty. This box is empty. Every statement with the word empty is false. They can't all be false, so something has to be true. This is false and it's false. God damn it. How am I that bad at guessing? I guess that wasn't a complete guess, but it was a lot of guess. What rooms do we find today? There's another rook. Dorm is standard. That's fine. Boudoir is standard. That's fine. Terrace is standard. That's fine. Nothing super interesting today. We have our keycard and sleeping mask and nothing else. I do like an attic. And these are all dead ends. So the attic also has a bishop, which is one that we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lots of equipment today. 6, 7. And the sledgehammer lets us go. 8. Right, very gem rich, very key poor, though we did just get a lockpick kit, so there is that. No shovel. I'll take the orange. Right. There is a key. Wow, this is bad. The library does not have much in it. Is there anything in here that is of interest to me? Just looking for clues and things I've missed. Really? There's specific time on the stopwatch, but it's different than the regular stuff. We've made all the contraptions now. What's this, I wonder? Is it something we've not seen, or is it something the book just never has in it? Because I assume the books don't update themselves. But I've got no idea what that one might be, but it suggests there is something else to find or be made that perhaps isn't in the library books. Right, nothing in there for us right now, I think. So we can go dining room and north and really hope to not get screwed. There are fewer blue rooms with... Okay. So, rook for a nook, parlour for a pawn, attic for a bishop. We don't have a knight yet. That would be security or the observatory. Yeah, because it's on by the little shelf. I think we do the study while we can get it. We can spend gems to reroll stuff now, and we can go outside and use our security keycard to go up to the foundation and start drafting from there. So, bit of a walk as we go around. Feels like this is a second episode I'm recording today, even though it's just a second day because we did exactly what I wanted to do in the first day. So, we just need a knight and the office or throne room for the king. We can afford the throne room, although we're far more likely to draft the office, with blue rooms being more likely today. Show me the elevator. Very handy, that. Big fan. The hard part's going to be, if I get this second chest thing done today, I'm going to want to do another episode and go explore it, but I've got so much other stuff to sit and record today. Well, this is a really brutal loss of keys immediately. We could rotate this to go left and right. That would give us 2 more rooms, or I could take a key. We've got 9 gems, or I could redraw right now. Would I rather draw this for 3 or spend gems to redraw 3 times? Observatory is the knight I needed. There he is. This goes to 52 because we got an extra one yesterday because of the Morning Star we purchased. Right, so we just need the office. No, we got the office. No, we have the study. We need the office or the throne room. Drawing room is great for doors. Den is great for doors. Security is okay for a door north, but we'll do the stuff south here first. Trophy room is the wrong one. Does give us a door through, but is very expensive. But we get the rebate back, so yeah, we would do this. What was that fire effect? Like the orange flicky dots. It was weird. Don't need more gems. Don't need much of that. Office. Is that everything? Office, study, reading nook, dining room, attic, observatory. I think it is. I'll go in here and get the gem. That's fine. I could spread money around, but I've got like more money than I ever know what to do with. So, back to the foundation. This went so much faster than I ever thought it was going to. We can go either way through these doors, that's fine. Now, I have no idea what happens when you do castle. Complete mystery to me. I assume it's not going to open up the blue holly leaf door in the tunnel. That's something else, but if we get there in the next couple minutes and we are correct in what I think is going on, then we'll have at least a little time to go and explore or study or assess or solve what's going on. I still need to do the exam at Classroom 9, and honestly, I really just don't want to. Like, the idea of doing an exam is so unfun to me. I guess it could just be like, do it once to see how it is, and then get the answers online to do it the second time, because I really, really am not that enthused about it. Right. Once again, Show me the chess. So, we had a rook for that. We had an observatory for that. You guys were around here. You were nearby there. Bishop was the attic, which was around here. And pawn works. So we currently have the king. So now we select the rook, because that is how you castle, right? Oh! Okay. They actually did the thing. A tunnel? What if you want to do the other piece? Like, we're now one piece short, right? Oh my god, it is a tunnel. Pillar, pillar, lots of pillars. What's going on? Where are we going? A tatty circular room. Oh my god. I've seen something like this before. There's so many more Ajay boxes. Hello, very spooky old looking man. Okay. Lacking anything else obvious to do in this room is just start cranking out more Ajay boxes. So green rotates round. Oh, we need black here. Okay. Reset me, please. If we need black. In Ares Court, where the king now lays. Oh god, okay, so it's not just allowances. Got some real tunes pumping back here. Are they all black? Yeah. They are all black gold puzzles. As in G-O-A-L, not G-O-L-D. No, yeah, G-O-A-L-E-D, the goal of a thing, not gold like the colour. I know I've been told before what all the things do, but my goodness, if I cannot remember. Are pink and purple different? Because this is not rotating around the way it was a second ago. God. I'm going to be here for days, aren't I? Green goes around. That goes... Yellow promotes upwards. Black goes side to side. So I need to get these two out of the middle row. How do I get the yellow to move? You go to the opposing edge. Blacks rotate around. I don't know what yellow does. I don't remember what yellow does. Strap in, everybody. We're going to be here for a bit. Yellow promotes upwards. And how did I get it to the bottom just then? I just had it at the bottom and it promoted itself upwards, right? So I must have done something to get it to the bottom. But what was that thing? What move did I make? I guess worst case scenario, I can just go... I could either go all the way back to the sigil room and check what all the rules are, or I could look up the correct behaviors of the different colors. So whites are not doing anything. Blacks rotate through to the right. Green promotes upwards. Oh, now it's doing diagonals. So that makes that swap with that, which is good. So can I get green? Yeah, now I can get green and yellow opposite each other. That's how I promoted. Okay. This is going to promote upwards to bring a second black down. Then I need a black in the top row. So I can do that, gets a black up there. Then I need to move that yellow over, swap with the yellow. Okay. Then that's going to bring another black to the bottom row. Then if I do that, that's going to bring this black down, which I don't want. I want another black to go up. How do I get a black to go up? Well, I'll need to do that. Gets a black to go up. Then you go up, you swap, you go up. He's got it. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. Oh, God. What do these clues mean? What's the black key? What's the last king of 8? In Ares Court, where the king now lays. Right, tell you what, we will keep trying to solve these up till the hour mark-ish, and then think about where we go from there. So, reset me. Can I close these to look at the lids? I absolutely cannot. Okay. Delightful. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them in total. We've now solved 2. Okay. Pink promotes up. I need to make a 4th black somehow. Oh, I've made a 4th black. Before pink promoted up, and now it's not doing that anymore, and I'm not sure why. I've made even more blacks. Reset me. Oh, pinks promote down. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. So pinks move down, which promotes something else up, not pinks go up. That's where I got my language and my internal thought confused. So I can move one thing up once now. So that takes on the color of the things that it's near. But my problem now is I don't think I can promote 2 blacks up to the top row. In fact, I've made it worse. So I wonder if I need to make one of the white pieces purple and one of the other white pieces black. How would I do that? Fantastic question. Can I do that? It'd be an orange piece. How did I just do it? Orange piece surrounded by black pieces becomes black. But I don't know that I can do an orange piece surrounded by purple pieces. Could I? I could. Okay. Now here's my problem. Orange piece surrounded by black pieces isn't doable now. Or maybe it is. Hold on. Oh, but now I've got 2 at the bottom already and I haven't promoted another black to the top. Unless I could... No. I think I'm there. I just have to execute the thought process. Okay. My caffeine for the morning has run out. Start here. Move that over. Move that over again. Make this purple. Promote a black piece to the top. Promote... I want this to become a black piece now. If I promote another black piece up, I can't bring one down again. Is my problem, I think. You don't change color when next to 1. Clicking you now would make you white, I think, for being next to 2 whites. Well, let's try this. And then... Can I get this to move down 1? The pink can come down, which brings the black up, which is no good to me. Those 2 are just kind of swapping places in place. And that doesn't bring the black down. And if I do, say, this, it brings that up again and I'm out of luck. I'm close. I'm close. I think the first move has to be promoting a black one up because there's literally no other move to make. So that's established, shall we say. If I do this, I can make this piece black immediately. No? Oh, because it's got 2 whites to compete with. Okay. Now I've made you pink. Does that matter? I don't know. Unless I can make you black in the top row. Which I can, but I'd have to... Well, hold on. No, because if I do this, there's now no second black higher up to do. And I think I'm in the same problem I was in a minute ago. Because if I promote a second black to do this, I now can't get this black down. I can only get this black up. Which is no good to me. Now, you rotate around your point of axis. You need to make a new orange... You need to make a new black piece. What was purple doing here? Promoting downwards. Okay. This seems like it should be simple. He says. I guess my... Oh, I can do this, though. Yeah. I'm like, use the black one, dummy. Oh, my brain. I got this on the outside edge, which is not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. I can fix it with black pieces, right? This should not be this hard. This should not be this hard. That's not what I wanted to do either. It's closer to what I wanted to do. Thank you. It wasn't so bad. Will a youth approach with empty arms? Or like have no inventory? Right, here's my problem right now. I don't know what's going to happen when I open all 8 boxes versus what I have to deduce from the clues inside all of the boxes, you know? Yellow promotes up, unlike pink that promotes down, and I need to make a black piece. If yellow promotes up, promoting up is the only move I have right now. There's 2 orange pieces, but I only need 1 black piece. But why would it give me 2? Symmetry? I don't know. You can promote up again. Do I want you to? No. Oh, he's got an itchy nose right now. This going up seems good to me. Except how do I get the second piece down? So here's my thought process right now. I need to get 2 blacks to the bottom row. This can promote 1 down, like 1 tile down. This can promote 1 tile down. I can make 1 on the bottom row if I can get a black in the middle and a black on the bottom. So I think I need to make 1 yellow to have an additional down step, and I need to make 1 black while it exists in the bottom row, I think. So this is our first move. This yellow is now basically dead to us, right? This can become yellow. Then if this promotes up, I only have 1 black in the top row, which seems like a problem to me, you know? I think I want the orange in the middle. So that I can then have it against 2 blacks. But then how do I get it to the bottom lane? I don't know. My brain is just a fuzz of colors now. I also don't know which one of these, like, some of them seem easier than others, but I've got no idea representatively. Like, do they go easy, medium, harder, easy, medium, harder, or are they all just random? But we've been here for 1 hour and 2 minutes, so join me next time for what will just be the Mora marathon. Until then, thank you guys ever so much for watching and your patience with the sporadic uploading at these trying times for me and the moving of homes. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.